Audio preview.
Well, it was that day I resumed for second semester. I collected my keys, I went to my room, I got my bed. I was the first person to enter the room. I was supposed to be in the room. I was the first person. After like 30 minutes of resting, enjoying my privacy all to myself, somebody opened the door. And that's how I met the word. Boy is this kind of guy that listens to gospel music a lot. He listens to Nigerian local music. He criticizes, he hates foreign music, as long as it's not gospel, he hates it. He's the kind of guy that he uses his condition sometimes for laziness, an excuse for laziness. So that's pretty much what I think about him. He's a gospel freak and also lazy. Well, when I saw Boy for the first time, that was last semester before it was my roommates. They started passing through, like we're having one GST course or GST. I saw a small boy entering the class of teenagers. I was like, why? Why would they allow an 8-year-old inside university? Really, I didn't get it. That's why I thought of him as a small boy. I didn't really feel anything bad because, well, I once had a condition. I had what's it called? I had bow leg, like my leg was like bow. But because I had bow leg, I know how it feels to be different from other people, and I was being made fun of a lot. So I didn't want to be part of those people making fun of other people's conditions. So I dealt with it. I helped him with washing up his clothes. I go to car for him, and it's like my man. I go to car for him. I wash. If he buys takeaway, if I buy takeaway for him, I wash that takeaway plate. We don't throw it away. We don't like wastage. We don't throw it away. I help him sometimes. I help him sweep the room, clean his bed, arrange his bed for him, because I love him as a brother. Well, my life has changed a lot since I met Boy. He made a big change in me. Like, he changed me a lot. Like gospel music, I normally it's boring. I tend to sleep off when I'm listening to gospel music. Well, because he plays it a lot, after some time I started feeling the freshness in the music. I started to love gospel music. I started to listen to messages, gospel messages more. As in, I became a better Christian because of Boy.
I met for the very first day I entered the ElizadePFA University.
Okay.
Because when I resumed for our first semester, I met, they were in a group staying in the staff quarters. So our hostel rooms weren't provided then. So when I entered the school, I went straight to Block 1 in the staff quarters, and I just met a group of boys. They were together in the room. So Voel was also there. So that was when I met Fuel. I met everybody. I met Fuel there. Okay. What I can say about Fuel is that looking at him and seeing the way he is, what he is, I came to realize that Fuel is not just to be considered as somebody that is not able to do things, because the way I see him, I don't see him as someone that has maybe an issue or someone that has a difficulty, because it makes you realize that he's not disabled. The way he walks, the way he talks and goes to lectures, and wow, his brain is very brilliant, and he does things agile. He doesn't like slack. So he's able to prove to you or show that he's able to do things despite despite the difficulties, despite his disabilities, but he's still working hard to see that he gets it right. Actually, when I first met Voro, the first day we didn't talk much, but the second day, we had to attend to lectures and all that, and I came to discover that he's having a course that is related to mine, so we're having the same courses. But I noticed that I was even more closer to him because Voya was a person that he was ready. Yeah, he was ready to do what he came to school to do. But all he just needed was a little assistance. So all I know I was supposed to do was to help him out where I can, to make him know that he's able to do everything that we can do. You know, when I first met him, I was like, look at this guy, even though he's a little disability, but he's still behaving as if there's nothing wrong with him, because he's agile and strong, even more stronger than most of us inside that room. Because in the morning lectures, as soon as I wake him most of the times, when I wake him up, he's up and doing his time for class and all the rest. He just gets up and take his bait and off after classes. So what ran through my mind is, right, you have an opportunity. This is a friend, this is somebody you can go with. Just try and see what he can do. Try and see how he is. And when I really get to know well, it's not like some people that maybe they'll just say because of this and that, let me relax, let me not do this, I'll wait for people to come and do that or do this for me. No, well, it's not like that. He's good. And the father is brilliant. Also just draw me more closer to him. How do I evolve? Okay, sometimes, most of the time when we're in the staff quarters, mostly, I help him most of the time to class. I follow him to class and I wait for him until he finish. Then I make sure I accompany him to class. And when we are coming back also, I bring him back and carry his bags and the rest. Then sometimes I help him, I get food for him, understand? And I remember I washed clothes for him twice or two. Yeah, I've done that just to help him, because sometimes, he get tired sometimes, and you just have to do things necessary because we are supposed to do. It's a way of showing good. It's a way of showing gratitude, to help you, to make him know that he doesn't have to stop doing some things that he's supposed to do. That he's able to do everything right. So when you are there for him, he will not feel that he's being left behind. He will not feel as if he cannot do some things, but he's able to do everything, and he will not get discouraged even as he's schooling in this school. So those are the things that help him with him getting food for him. Maybe helping him, mostly helping him put on shoes, because you need to help when he's dressing up, just help him put on his shoes. Then assist him to classes. But there are some places that are really difficult for him to pass through. You just need to give him a lending hand so I can pass through it. So these are the things I help him do mostly. Since I met her, my life has been improved, yes, because I can't say it has been affected negatively. I see it as an opportunity to do something good, because helping him also helped me in some ways. For example, if we had class tomorrow, I'll be like, I need to assist the world in one way or the other. It will even make me to get up more earlier, so that I can get him up earlier also. Then so I could prepare early for us to go to class. So that also affected me positively. Another thing is that Voel is brilliant, and he was a person to read with. Most of the time in the night we read together. Most nights we read together, So it was a good reading mate. We read together, we do things together, and it has been, my life has been affected positively since when I met Voel, because with the way with the way he appears, he doesn't draw you back. He's still doing things, taking things seriously. He's still working hard. He goes to lectures, he does assignments, he writes tests and his exams, and he's still doing everything very fine. He motivates you as a person. When you see him agile, doing his thing, you will also have that motivation to continue. Because for me to be able to help, I have to also be strong. I have to also be working hard in my own things. So helping him out helps me also to build myself. So that is how far I've been
motivated. The first time I set eyes on him was in clinic. I was going for his checkup. So that was how I first met him. To be be honest, well, the guy is good though. There's no way that anybody will be around Boy and have a sad face. It's not possible. It's nice and it tends to light up the area. But other than that, it's okay. But sometimes maybe if you want to do something because of his challenges, his health challenges, it tends to limit him. But it's good. His strength is better than before. Wow. Okay. I'm more like a spiritual person, and the first time I met Vore, like I was not like, it wasn't an accident. When I met him, it wasn't an accident. It was like this person said, "Go and meet this person. Go and meet this person. This person needs you. Go and meet this person." So that was how I met him, and he wasn't a person that, because of his situation, tend to like distinguish himself and try to limit himself to something. He's open for everything. Sometimes you don't even see that he cannot do something, but due to his mind, you understand, he had this cartoonish mind that everything is possible in imagination and everything. So due to that, he's open for everything. It is nice to at least I have someone. It's good. It's kind of just like keep me company also. But the disadvantage is that because of his issues, sometimes it tends to slow. When we say let's be at a particular place at a particular time, we tend to spend extra 20 minutes or even 30 minutes to get his shoe done, and before you have to convince him first before you want to go to that place and everything. But other than that, it's somebody that you can relate with, that you can share your issues or something bothering you, can relate with him. Yeah, but he's not early. He's always late. Because I just told you it was like a divine encounter. It wasn't that I met him by accident. No, I was destined to meet him. It wasn't like and funny enough, working with him, I don't see anything bad, like saying, look at that guy, they are working with him. I've never one day complained that he have thought in my mind. But sometimes he do say things that are annoying, but it's okay. Other than that, it's okay. I never regretted meeting him, so I will feel bad as I met with him. Always. Sometimes when I don't even feel like, I just have to help you, like put on his shoe, like there's a day like this I was putting on his shoelace like every 10 minutes and everything. And sometimes when he wants to carry his bag, his bag is too heavy, he'll carry it. Maybe he wants to get food for himself. He'll like, I can't go, my legs are aching and everything, so we just gonna get the food. But yeah. I do help him with these things. This part of you can a day. There's no a day that goes by that you don't help go and do something, even though you don't want to. But sometimes you ought to. But even though you don't want to, maybe sometimes it comes at the wrong time. You're like go, but you think just have to.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Yvonne, calling from Elizade University, from Department of PFA, Performing and Film Arts. Ask you some questions.
Okay.
Tell us about yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I'm a minister of the gospel. I'm a Deltan. I'm a Robo by tribe. Born about 61 years ago. Okay. And I attended. I graduated from University of Paracut, and also from the Baptist, and I obtained a B.Ed Psychology Guidance and Counseling. And I also went to the seminary, and I got my Master of Divinity. Presently, I am pastoring a church by name ElizadePFA-TV Church.
Okay, tell us about Well. Since he was born to date, tell us a little bit about him.
Well, he was born in the year 1998. When he was born, he was sound and healthy. And somehow along the way, when he was in the primary school, he was quite intelligent. In fact, he got some double promotion, moved faster, but it was always taking first.
Okay.
But somehow along the line, it became defensive. And I discovered that he was moving and the hand looked stiff. When I observed it, I rushed him to the hospital. And the doctor diagnosed that he had malaria, he would give blood and all that. I started my work life in the hospital. If the blood is short, there should be a reason behind it, because I was at that time I was doing well.
Okay,
I was
sir.
working in a multinational company and we are feeding well, so why should the blood drop? But the doctor said no, that they must transfer blood. I said, leave the blood. I will handle the blood myself. After the treatment, he was discharged. A few days later, we took him back to the hospital. When I noticed that the doctor does not want to really dig into the problem, the doctor said he was not going to teach unless I permit blood transfusion. Based on that, we took him to another hospital, this hospital, Eku. That was where they diagnosed that it is not the issue of the blood, that he has juvenile rheumatoid arthritis. And I asked them, why is it that the first pediatrician could not diagnose it?
Okay.
They told me that I shouldn't blame him, that some of the medical people may not experience any of such cases in all their years of practice.
Okay, sir.
Nobody just assumed it is malaria. So that was how we started. And from there we went to UBTH. And from UBTH we started improving, and until he was able to finish his secondary school.
How did you feel when you found out about his sickness?
Well, like every father, I felt bad because I started wondering why that kind of this would come upon a little child, because our understanding in Nigeria is that arthritis is for adults.
Okay, yeah.
But not
Yes,
a
sir.
little boy. It's cool. I mean, just having that kind of a thing. Embarrassed, actually. But the doctor told me that it happened once in 1,000.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm on courage. And I said, okay, I must address the issue. I must get to the end of it. And that's how we're thinking for showing now.
How are you helping Val in achieving his dreams or goals? Like moral support,
Well, actually, I've promised him that whatever I want to be, I will be of help.
Okay, you support him.
And actually, his dream was actually to become a medical doctor. Because of the illness, he encountered a lot of medical personnel. A professor in, at UBTH, who was treating him. So because of that, he developed interest to want to be a medical doctor.
Okay.
He told him, well, good enough, but you have to work hard for it.
Okay.
At the end, he came out in his school start, and he made a good paper anyway, but chemistry was a pass. I told him, no, you cannot be a medical doctor without chemistry. So that you have to re-enroll, and in the second re-enrollment, he made the chemistry. When he got this, we discovered that in Elizade University,
Yes.
okay, when he wrote the JAM, they denied him admission into the other university.
Why?
Well, according to them, the cutoff mark was not enough, and the medicine became very competitive nowadays in Nigeria.
Okay, sir.
So it was a large crowd.
Okay,
So
sir.
they were asking me to allow him to do pre-degree, which I was arranging for before this admission came.
Okay.
So when he came, I told him, I said, okay, make your choice. You are old enough. You should decide on what to do. And now, when he said, hey, biotechnology, I don't know much. Let us drive and know it.
Okay.
So we out and he saw it. He said, no, Daddy, you want to do it. I said, okay, if you want to do technology, you are free to go ahead.
Okay.
And actually, I told him I would try my best to do everything to make him get what he wants to be. And I'm also encouraging him that the biotechnology, from what I know, is a research course. Yes, and he must be very attentive and be ready to go the extra mile so he can make a mark in the society.
How did you find out about his sickness? Like, did it just happen or what?
How I found out?
Yes.
Well, like I told you just now, when this matter came up, actually he was very rascally before, when he was very small.
Okay, was healthy.
He was strong and very active. So when I noticed that sickness in the hand, I thought that he climbed up and fell.
He climbed up and fell.
I climbed a height and fell from there. That was the reason why I took him to the hospital.
Okay.
Now, when they now diagnosed, it was in the hospital they actually diagnosed it. Because when I took him to that other Baptist hospital,
Yeah.
the pediatrician examined him, came with his judgment. He invited other experts,
Okay.
a gynecologist, a surgeon,
Okay, sir.
and an orthopedic surgeon.
Okay.
So 3 of them examined him, making their different judgment, and they concluded of what he was suffering from.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Well, one thing what gave me gladness is that I believe that once a case has been diagnosed accurately, then it can be managed.
Okay. Okay.
So that was how I got to know. It was through the diagnosis that I got to know he's suffering from that problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, God bless you.
My name is Eric Ogenevoyer. I'm a student of ElizadePFA University. I study biotechnology. My first year. I was born to a family of 6. So I'm the eldest. I have a brother and 2 sisters. My dad is a pastor and my mom is an accountant.
Audio preview.
Also, I hail from Delta State, Ethiopia's Delta State. My childhood was awesome. It was awesome because I had a lot of cool friends
Audio preview.
that were always around me, despite my condition. They always rally around me, had fun with me, play together, make jokes together, even though we fight, we still make up and be friends. So, starting from my siblings, our siblings are the best in the world. Though we fight, we argue, I beat them at times, well, we understand that it's just because of my condition and other stuff. They assist me in most of my things, most things I do. Like, call my condition, I can't be able to do this with them, they help me do so, things like that. Also, my parents have been the backbone in a lot of aspects in my life, including my education, my spiritual life, financial status, and all other things. I'm a close family friends, close family members. They assist me pretty much once in a while when I need their help. They are ready to assist me. Also, my friends are also. Actually, when I found out this, I was like, I was 4 years old, so I didn't take it that much. Because the doctor should also give wrong diagnosis saying it was malaria fever. So I didn't take it that much. I only found that I understood it more when I was 7 years old. Also, due to the wrong diagnosis, I was bedridden for 2 months or so. The doctor admitted for 2 months or so, then he came out for this. So a few years later, we discovered that it was getting worse, so we had to go to a teaching hospital. From there, we were referred down to Benin. We went to Benin for a couple of years, then the doctor said we should stop coming, I should just continue taking the drugs. It's going to get better. I'll grow it. Actually, it's not been hard because I pretty much fit in wherever I am. People say I'm loud, but I don't think I'm loud. I'm just being more responsible. Pretty much fit in wherever I am. Like when I first got into this school, my humor got me a lot of friends. So one thing about my humor, and I flow with a lot of people. Elizade is a very cool school, full of cool students, cool lecturers. but some authorities are taking it too personal. Though, yeah, like I said, cool students, authorities, sometimes they tend to act too bossy. No offense to, they tend to act too bossy and stuff like that. On the other hand, the environment, the buildings, classes, the streets, everywhere is just pretty neat. So yeah, they're trying. Kudos to
Audio
my friends. I came only with my dad. My dad came here with me the first day I got admission. Also, they need to improve in their surveillance and security. Yeah, because a lot of rash things have been happening. From what I've noticed, yeah. And another thing, they should keep the standard at a level. When it goes to a semi standard, they should leave it there if they can't take it like not breaking it down. Like in the new boys hostel, sometimes the condition in the hostel is pretty good, but sometimes it's just really bad. So they should get to a standard. If they can, lift it up, but if they can't, just maintain that level. Once again, kudos to the children.